Hello and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons, Planescape Torment, the Enhanced Edition. When we last left off, well, we woke up from being dead, and we met Mort. Ah, we are slowly healing. Let's see. Let's see where else we can go. This corpse moving around a triangular pattern. Once it reaches the corner of the triangle, it pauses, turns, and staggers towards the next turn. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As it approaches, it halts and stares at you. So, are you walking a triangle? Corpse stares at you blankly. Okay. Got there, and there. Let's see if we can just open our way through here. We can! Ooh, stuff? No stuff. You must be someone important. Hello? Scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie with an angular face, and large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings! Scribe stops scratching the book before him, looks up. His eyes are like two nails driven in his skull. So, he sounds tired, as if he's repeated the same thing many times before. You have awoken from your sleep and returned to your dream. He continues more respectfully. Well met again. Restless one. Restless one. You know me? Know you? I... Trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. Silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? Always the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but movement suddenly sends him a bout of coughing. I am Doll. Well, perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Doll.
Updated my journal.
Very well, what do you wish to know? Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, restless one. I know more, those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. I also ask that you no longer ask others to join you with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burdens be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me, and they're here?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I thought she had been traveled with you in the past. Doll looks as he's about to stop coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? I know nothing about her. Doll makes no response to this. Simply stares at you in silence. Before you said there were others in turn here. Who journeyed with me? Where are they? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names, nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path that many walked, and few have survived. All dead come here. Some may have traveled with you. I have no fault with your reasoning. I have some questions. Very well, what do you wish to know? What is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. Before he can finish, Doll breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes with a ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Restless one. Restless is a good term as any. Doll draws a ragged breath. Something keeps you here, does it not? Something that must be resolved. Some passion that must be quenched before you can reach the true death. True death? True death is non-existence. A state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. A state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think it not. Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, Restless One, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are but shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life, where we end up after we die. And here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. What makes you think this life isn't real? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? This is a purgatory, for there is only sorrow here, misery, torment, a Planescape torment. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the cage which traps us in the shadow. I think your fatalism has got the better of you. Those elements are part of life, not the whole of it. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to this shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, they'll be continually reborn into this life. Forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. I see. And how does one escape the cycle of rebirth and achieve this true death? Kill your passions. Strip yourself in need of sensation. When you are truly cleansed, then the cycle of rebirth will end, and you will achieve peace. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Okay, I've got other questions. Can you tell me how to get out of here? Front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. I see. Sound ill. Are you not well? I am close to the true death, Restless One. I will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. The plains hold no more wonders for such as I. Are you certain there might be some way I could help you? I do not wish to live forever, nor live again, Restless One. I could not bear it. Other questions? Yeah, how'd I get here? Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, Restless One. You would think you were royalty based off the number of loyal subjects lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. Arrived on a cart.
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Your seneschal, Farod, was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at Mortuary Gate. Who is this Farod? He is a collector of the dead. We have such people in our city that scavenge the body of those who have walked the path of true death and bring them to us that may be interred properly. Doesn't sound like you like Farod very much. There are some I respect, Restless One. Farod is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes his liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a Knight of the Post, cross-trading filth of the lowest order. Knight of the Post? Knight of the Post! A thief! All Farod brings to our walls comes stripped of little less than their dignity, then they are possessed in life. Farod takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Did this Farod take anything from me? Most likely. Are you missing anything? Anything especially of value? Not that Farod would take exception to anything that wasn't particularly grafted to your body, and sometimes even not enough to give his greedy mind a pause. I am missing a journal. Journal? Was it of any value? Most likely it lies in Farod's hands. Where can I find Farod? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of finding Farod Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. Do not seek out Farad, Restless One. I am certain that it will simply come to full circle again, with you none the wiser and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your cycle of misery. I have to find him. Do you know where he is?
Updated my journal.
I do not know under which gutterstone Farad layers at the moment, but I imagine he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Okay. What do you do here? Yeah, what do you do here? I'm a scribe, a cataloger of all shells that come to the mortuary. As long as a stream of corpses through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Very well. Farewell, doll. Know this. I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point your path will return you here. It is the way of all things, flesh and bone. Then perhaps we'll meet again, doll. Also, select everybody. Because, you know, it's nice to have a party. Back to full health. This gate looks sealed shut. There's not a lock or any means to opening it. Okay. Stuff. Nothing. Anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. You're a worker. Huge corpse stands silently in the corner of this room, facing the wall. He looks to be a heavy-set man in his early years, judging by the condition of his body. Died only recently. His freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. Corpse looks like it's serving as a librarian, for it's carrying a huge stack of books in its arm. Oh, what books? Books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them any particular interest. Search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. Suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. Oh, what's the page? The page does not look like it comes with the ledgers. Looks like it belongs in a logbook. Tear is clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. Take a moment to read through the page. List of dead bodies through the mortuary logged in the receiving room. All the entries seem to be recent arrivals. Nothing. Great talking with you. Anything in here? No. Yay! More bandages. I've got 5. Oh, here's another worker. See, a slightly young woman with pale features. Sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck make her appear as if she's starving. Seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. Woman does not respond. Seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They're darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? Woman makes no response.
My journal.
She's a tiefling, Captain. They got fiend blood in their veins. Usually some ancestor there shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes them addled in the head. And addled looking, too. Alright. Get her attention. Woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow, with small orange dots for pupils. She sees you. Her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward squinting as if she can't make you out. Whatever's wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You! She clacks her taloned fingers together and makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming fluid. Bring here to Ivy. Go, go, go. Been assigned a quest. Quests are displayed in your diary under quests. Well, I have some questions
Updated
first.
my journal.
She turns away, making no signs as if she heard you. I think the dusty chip might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? Drawing their hands. Yeah, tiefling again. Okay. So I need some thread and embalming fluid. Nothing. Well, we have our first, well, not really our first mission. We've got plenty of missions. 1, to get out of here. 2, to find Farad. 3, to figure out who the heck we are. Guard forehead. So, seen anything interesting? Somebody bring some surprise. Eh, what? Wait, you're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Zombie is trying to spawn behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar half-frightening, half-angry speech. Who you? What want? Looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? Zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. It looks up and down for a few moments. What are you doing here? His eyes narrow. You spy on Dusties? No, I'm trying to escape. Zombie seems interested. You in trouble? What do you do? I woke up on one of the slabs upstairs. Zombie looking at you as you're crazy. You bar me? Barmy? What's that? He's wondering if you're crazy, loco, a cackle, addled, and so am I. Now stow the I woke up from the dead talk, will ya? You're embarrassing me. Look, I just wanted to know what this corpse was talking about, alright? Look, Chief, you gotta get your wits about you. You can't go around telling everybody the truth all the time. Can't every corny catcher meeting we made taking us for marks, right? Corny catcher? Marks? What the? Never mind. Fake zombies looking at you both suspiciously. Sorry. Actually, I was trapped down here somehow. Help me out? Time for a moment and not something there. Why should I help you? Maybe we could help each other out. What would you want in return? I need you to get a key for me. One iron key to the embalming room. Alright. Where is this key? A dusty chit has it. Points at his eyes. She has yellow eyes. Makes a motion with his hands that remind you of a pair of cutting scissors. Blaze on the figure. Dustman woman, yellow eyes, and blades on her fingers? I already met her in the embalming room. Hold on. Be back with a key shortly.
Updated my journal.
Simon Quincy. You caught. Don't say nothing about me or you get you in your sleep. I'll get your damn key, but you best watch your threats, you hear me? Okay. Looks like he's trying to get to the embalming room. So maybe I can be like, hey, can I get the key so I can get to the stuff? Get attention. Find thread and embalming fluid. Bring here to Evie. Go, go. Wait a minute. You make the motion of a key turning in your hand. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, and sniffs. Hand starts in a robe, emerges a key hanging with her wickedly sharp index finger. Flicks in your hand. Bring back when done. Go, go, go.
Updated my journal.
Aha! That's why we are a nice person. Greetings. Here's that embalming room key you wanted. Good, good. Now, how do I get out of here?
Journal.
You can escape through portals. Waves with the hand. Poof! Portals. What portals? Portals! Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of the portals? You want out? You go to the first floor. Northeast room. You need finger bone shape of a crook. Holds up his index finger and bends it into a crook. When you have key, go arch. Jump to secret crypt and can escape from there. Secret escape route. You can rest there. Crooked finger bone. I'm gonna find one of those.
Updated my journal.
He shrugs. Must be one around here. Look in storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe there. Alright, I've got some other questions. You know someone named Farad? Farad? Me here, he lives in Hive somewhere. Not nowhere. Dusty's very mad, and don't like Farad. Yeah, I've heard about this Hive. What the heck is it? Some's outside this place. Why did the Dustman not like Farad?
My journal.
He's a collector. Bring debtors to mortuary. Sells them Dustman. Brings lots of debtors. Does he not know where he gets debtors? Thinks he's putting Burks in the book. Uh-huh. He's saying this Farad Burke has been selling a lot of corpses to the Dustman. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the Dustman. Sounds like Farad's been selling too many debtors to the Dusties. Think he's putting hivers in the dead books before their hour's up. You know, killing people. This Farad sounds like a saint. I may have some other questions. Don't go anywhere. But that's going to be for next time. When we come back, well, at least we helped one guy. Have a good one, folks.